Hey guys, it's Ashley Cunningham here, and I'm really excited to bring you a message from Saint Germain. He is an ascended master that I really resonate with. He has been helping me a lot lately, and I just felt like I really needed to share a message from him with you guys. And I'm really excited because I have a lot of questions from you on Facebook and Instagram that I'm going to try and get to tonight. So I may be looking at my phone when it comes question time. So just a heads up, I'm not like checking anything else. I'm just looking at questions. And yeah, we'll just get to it. So he's pretty strong and here right now. I feel him all behind me and coming through right through the back of my skull. My entire back of my head is like really sensitive. It kind of feels like pins and needles. If you like maybe your hand or your foot has fallen asleep and then it's kind of waking up, it's kind of what it feels like on the back of my head. And that's where his energy is coming into my vessel and connecting with me. Whew. And I feel him in my heart chakra and in my upper back. So he's kind of moving all around in my torso area, and that's where I feel him. Hello everyone, it is I, Saint Germain. I am honored to be speaking to you through this dear one. I have been working with her quite a bit, as well as with many of you. There are many on the planet that may not know who I am, but resonate with my energy. And I am honored and I enjoy helping individuals open up, connect with spirit in a more direct way, and move forward on your ascension journey. My message today, he's coming in now through my throat and really heavy on my heart chakra. My message today, as I've hinted to this one, focuses on creativity within your life. It doesn't have to be artistic creativity. It doesn't have to be musical or some sort of hobby creativity. It's simply the creative joy that one can have and experience moving through daily life, being present in the moment, absorbing the energies, basking in those energies in the moment, and learning from each experience. Life is a creative experience. You create and manifest energies that help shape your reality. So being present and in the moment, acknowledging and kind of experiencing the energies that are around you of a high vibrational nature can assist you in creating your own reality, one in which you are abundant in all areas of your life, a reality in which you are of a higher vibration and continue to rise in vibrational frequency. You can experience joys in daily tasks that maybe before were not so joyful. To get to this place of being within the moment, you must clear your mind. You must still your mind, still your thoughts, and allow many epiphanies from Spirit gently placed within your mind will come to you. And many of you have had these epiphanies, these moments of clarity that guide and shape the rest of your life. These are moments in which you know you are connected with Spirit. This helps guide your path, and following your internal guidance can guide you to a place of being in the moment within each moment throughout each day. In that stillness, in that moment, being present, you have the ultimate power to shape what is around you, as I've mentioned before. All I ask is that you try it if you have not done so before. If you're ready to take that step, call me in. Ask me to assist you. Ask your angels to assist you. Ask any ascended master or high vibrational being that you feel comfortable with to help you in this matter. We are all working together on the other side of the veil. Whew. He's giving me a big rush of energy. Like, it's just beautiful. Like, he's just really excited. So it's really exciting energy, but it's also like super blissful energy. And he's just so happy that he's here speaking with you guys. And okay, and he wants to continue. So I will step back. Sorry. Sorry, Saint Germain. That was just a big rush of energy, and he's kind of chuckling at me now. My ears are kind of, they're ringing and feel a lot of pressure in them. He's trying to get me to focus. We are all working together as a team, and we are so excited that many of you have been reaching out. Some of you may not feel comfortable yet, or may not have started that process of awakening or ascension, as some people call it. Just give it one moment. Be present in one moment. Be still in your mind and listen to your inner guidance. And that's all it takes. One step on that path, one in front of the other. If you continue and you focus on the light and you celebrate the joys within your life, you will find that you have followed this path a great distance without even realizing it. I hope you guys feel all of this energy, because he's just blasting you all with love and light, and he's so excited. For those of you who have journeyed and become more aware of your own awakening process, and if you resonate with me or I resonate with you, call me in. I would love to assist you and cheer you on your path. There are so many light workers out there that are ready to take the next step in not only their own ascension process, but assisting others along this process. I have a small yet simple message to you. Keep going. Do not fear. Spirit will take care of you and support you, because the work that you are doing as a light worker, if you don't resonate with that term light worker, as a medium, a psychic, a Reiki healer, an empath, the work that you're doing in whatever modality it is, it's important to help others. There are going to be so many ready for your help and support. And it will be a blossoming journey for you as you step forward and put yourself out there. And he's just, he's making me feel like he's ready to dig in. Like he's getting his gardening gloves on and he's got his little hat on and he's ready to shovel a whole bunch of dirt and like help people really get their base going, so their garden prepped and ready to go for blossoming. And he's just very, very supportive, and he's sending you all a lot of love and light. So yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, Saint Germain, before we answer questions? Just know that you are loved beyond imagining, not only from myself, but Spirit, from Source, God, Gaia. They all love each of us. We are all one. And we may not realize it all the time in every moment here on Earth, but they're there for us no matter what. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. That was really, really beautiful. And I hope you guys feel it. He's just blasting you guys with energy. He's blasting me with energy. And I'm not going to cry because I cried last week. But yeah, it feels really, really good. I'm totally blissed out right now. So it's awesome. So what I'm doing right now, really quickly, is I am looking up questions here. I want to see all comments. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom. So Sita asks, is Saint Germain able to give my daughter courage to fight my son-in-law instead of allowing him to terrorize her? Okay. This is a heavy question. I can sense there's a lot of emotion and a lot of fear in this situation. Saint Germain is saying she must go within and she must realize that she is valuable. Knowing that you are valuable allows you to set boundaries, and boundaries need to be set. If she has not left the house, or if she hasn't been able to set her own boundaries in a way that will keep her safe and healthy, she needs to make those changes in order to do so. If there are children involved, definitely safety is a priority. And he is definitely going to be available if she chooses to call on him. He will be there and help give her a lot of love and light. It is her free will choice in all matters and situations to stay within the relationship or to leave. So she must make that choice. There is a lesson to be learned in this experience. It's not worthless, but it may be really hard in the moment. And he's just sending a lot of love to her and to the whole family, because situations like that don't just affect the single person, it affects everyone around them, and that's really hard. So definitely sending a lot of love and light to her. Jen Berry is asking, message from my mom. Thank you. Jen, your mother is very at peace, very happy. And I just see a smiling woman just around you all the time. She's definitely there. So just reach out to her, talk to her, ask her questions, and then just be open to seeing how the answers come to you, however they're going to come to you. And Saint Germain is, he has his arm around her. That's kind of the picture he's putting in my head. And he's like got his arm around her, and then he's like rubbing her shoulder, like they're buddies, they're hanging out. So she's doing very well. And yeah, just talk to her and just try and be as still as you can to either feel her energy or get a response from her, or ask her to give you some very direct signs. And then when you sense, oh my gosh, that's a sign from my mom, that's a sign from your mom, so just trust it and go with it. And she's just kind of chuckling. She's saying she'll hit you over the head if she has to. So I hope that was helpful. Christina asks, I was told I incarnated as Ascended Master Saint Germain. Is that true? Christina, I'm getting that you and Saint Germain have either been alive at the same time, like you were in the same lifetimes together. I'm not getting that you were Saint Germain. I'm getting that maybe you were connected to Saint Germain. There is definitely a strong affiliation between you two, your soul and Saint Germain, but I'm not getting that you were him or are him in a body, if that makes sense. There's definitely a strong tie between you two. So Saint Germain, what or how did you know Kristin? I got family. It's not immediate family, but maybe like a cousin of Saint Germain. That's really interesting. And he's just, yeah, family. So that's super cool. Thanks, Christina. Anna asks, I have discovered his strong energy recently. What could possibly help me to connect with Saint Germain better during meditation? Any special stones? Any special prayer? Good question. Intention. Setting an intention. You can ask him directly to come in before your meditation. He's saying stillness. Just have a stillness of thought. So still, quiet your mind and ask him, and he will be there. Stones and prayers help us to reach a space of stillness often. There is energy in those things, but those things are not exclusively necessary in order to connect with Saint Germain or any Ascended Master. It's very helpful for us. It helps us get us to a place where we can connect, but it's not necessary because they have no time or space constraints whatsoever, and they'll hear us no matter what we are saying. And if we just, call him out, he's going to be there. So I hope that helps you. Magda is asking, could he expand on the ways of transmutation of dense emotions and beliefs, please? Could he explain why empaths take on others' emotions, energies, and how to be more conscious of that? Thanks. Good questions, Magda. Those are really good questions. On empaths, it is a part of an empath's nature to observe, and allow others to impart their energy upon an empath. Empaths hold a special place in our reality, in our experience, as empaths help with the transmutation of energies for others. Empaths also have the ability to transmute their own energies and to hand off those energies in an efficient way. It is part of our nature as empaths, and I am an empath as well, and I definitely understand the challenges of dealing with others' energies, especially when we're not aware that we have this ability or aware that that's affecting us. The transmutations of energies and beliefs, everything is energy, and transmutation helps shift that energy from one vibration to another. This is one method, the violet flame, Saint Germain often employs. And he's saying, I often employ the violet flame. It supports the transaction between me and another individual being to hand off those energies and set that intention that is being transmuted, the energy that they wish to transmute within the violet flame, which is of its own nature, and its ability is to take that energy and create pure white light out of that energy. And Saint Germain and the violet flame work together. Wow, that's really interesting. I've never thought of the violet flame as being its own being before, or its own thing. I've always thought it was just like a visualization technique or something that Saint Germain kind of coined. But no, it is not of Saint Germain. It's closely associated with Saint Germain because he often works with it and supports it in connecting with energies that need to be transmuted. You can call the violet flame in without Saint Germain. They're not mutually exclusive. Or you can call them both in, and they will work together to help transmute those energies. That's really interesting. Thank you, Magda, for the really good question. That's awesome. All right, Tatate. I know I can't remember what your real name is, and I always butcher your Facebook name. Sorry, but any message for me from Saint Germain would be nice. Yeah, okay. He's just laughing at me. I'm not super great with names, so I do apologize. Keep doing what you're doing. You are a bright light. People around you are really recognizing your light. You are on the path that you need to be on. And all is beautiful. You may have some hard moments. There may be some challenges that you're facing. But these are lessons to be learned. And definitely recognize that little kernel, that everything is a lesson, it's an experience to build on and move forward. And he's saying, you're barreling down your path, you're doing great. And he's just like, way to go. That's pretty awesome. Okay, Judy. Please, if you can, get a message from my mom or dad. Thank you. Aw, Judy, they're both here. and they're holding Saint Germain's hands. Your dad is on my right side and your mom is on my left side. I see them in my mind's eye. And they're just smiling and waving, and they're saying hello and that they love you and that they're very proud of you. And you've reached out to them and they're really happy that you're reaching out. And you can talk to them at any time. They're saying, talk to us. We are there. And I just see them, both of them, like hugging you at the same time, like one with the left arm and one with the right arm. And they're just kind of, you're all in your little group hug. And they're all around you, like their energy surrounding you. And they're just sending you a lot of love and light. They're just they're beaming. They're so happy. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope that makes you really feel good and that you feel that warmth that I'm feeling, because it's really beautiful. Hilda is saying, I'm planning to start meditating. How can I make it successful? I get frustrated. Any message from my mother that passed away 1 month ago? Please. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear about your mom, Hilda. That's very fresh, and sending you a lot of love and light, because that's definitely, I'm sure, not an easy time. So yeah, starting meditation is super, super exciting. I'm super excited for you. Meditation, it's kind of a muscle. You have to build up your practice, and you can start with just by 30 seconds a day for a few days, and then add on another 30 seconds, add on another 30 seconds. There's no rule book that says you have to do like 30 minutes right away without any thoughts or any, things that you have to do. Just take it slow. Saint Germain is saying, visualizations are often helpful, as it helps us direct our mind in a way that allows us to still our thoughts, quiet our mind, and keeps us focused. Repetitive chanting, either in your mind or with your voice, and slowly scaling it back, like transcendental meditation, is very helpful. It keeps you connected. And do not give up. So if you fail one day where you just can't meditate at all for even 30 seconds, that's okay. Just sit there quietly and allow whatever is going to happen. And then the next day, try it again. Keep trying until you can push through. Having a dedicated space may not always be possible. You can, in the beginning as well, use moving meditation as a gateway. So washing the dishes. When you wash the dishes, tune your mind out, just wash the dishes. Don't really think about much. Allow whatever is going to come up, and just acknowledge it and say thank you, and gently let it go. Just allow that to happen. Go on a walk if you need to be outside, or if you can't get to a quiet space. Just down the block and back is okay. He's pointing to me. This one, I often like to go feed the ducks. I have a duck pond near my home, and I like to just drive over there. I normally have birdseed in my car, and I'll just take a little birdseed out, and I'll just sit there and kind of just throw birdseed to the ducks and enjoy their presence, but just kind of tune out. I don't really think about much, and it's really relaxing, and it's kind of a moving meditation for me. There are also a lot of resources on YouTube. Basically, there are a lot of resources on YouTube where you can find music that can help you, guided meditation music, full guided meditations with directions that are gently, soft audio that can help. There are a lot of different ways that you can meditate. So don't feel like you have to be locked into one specific way. Just try as hard as you can to get, really like 3 to 5 minutes multiple times throughout the day is really beautiful. If you can get to a full 30 minutes or even 20 minutes a day, or 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening, that's really a beautiful space to be in. But you may have to work up to that, and that's okay. I don't often get more than about, I want to say, 20 minutes throughout the day. I don't sit still for long periods of time, and I definitely could improve that myself. But right now, I'm just kind of working that into my day. I'll take a moment to just kind of zen out a little bit and then get back to whatever I'm doing. And I do that in the morning as well as in the evening, and then throughout the day as needed, basically. I also do a lot of, for empaths out there, I do a lot of energy clearing and boundary setting throughout the day, because it is an activity that needs to constantly be updated. So I do that as well. And if you guys are interested in hearing more about that, definitely let me know. I do have an empath consultation. So if you think you're an empath and you aren't sure, or if you know you're empathic and you just are having a really hard time with it, definitely check out my website, because I do have things that I can, help you with in that. I've definitely struggled as an empath throughout my life, and I've learned a lot of helpful things and tools for me to manage my energy, as well as the energy that others are sending my way, and how do I set those boundaries. So let me know if you're interested. But meditation is awesome and really important. Okay, so those were all the questions that I was seeing here on Facebook. Now let me switch over to Instagram, because I had a lot of questions on Instagram as well. And if you guys are interested, you can look me up on Instagram. I'm just Ashley Cunningham Medium right there, as well as on Facebook. I'm Ashley Cunningham Medium. So let me find all of these. Okay. So Cute Dimension asks, my question is, how can I increase self-love and expand my heart chakra? Thank you, Saint Germain and Ashley. He's just making me feel my heart chakra kind of expand a bit. You have the decision or choice to expand your heart chakra if you so choose. You can ask Saint Germain or your guardian angels to help clear your chakra. You can ask them to directly clear your chakras of anything that is of a lower vibrational energy or just isn't for your highest good anymore. And they will do that. You will feel an expanse. And we have the ability to set the intention of expanding our heart chakra and our energy field into our energy field and out. We can push those boundaries. It's easiest with visualization. He's pointing to my eyes, but I have glasses, so I'm not going to touch it. My visualization. Visualization helps greatly in helping that energy move. But clearing is of the most importance. The chakra can be however large you want it to be, or however small. It doesn't have to be a certain size, whether it's harboring energies or things that, are just for not your highest good. Any of your chakras. This is not only the heart chakra. That is what would need to be addressed. So you can ask to have that cleared. And angels are ready and waiting. They're like rolling up their sleeves. They're like, let's get this going. They're ready. They want to clear that for you. So just ask them to do that, because we do live in a free will zone. So you have to ask, or, set the intention that they clear it, and they will help you. And how do I increase self-love? Affirmations can greatly help. Creative endeavors, journaling, reflection, meditation, all of these things can help you increase your self-love, or maybe not increase it, but kind of connect with it more. A good diet, a clean diet, so feeding yourself healthy foods. In your vessel needs to have healthy, supportive foods to help it feel better, as well as exercise and a lot of water. The right combination of that definitely helps in our body image, as well as how we connect to our vessel. And it's showing that we have a priority to take care of our vessel, and that's a part of self-care, self-love. It's not all about, what we look like or our body shape, size, whatever. It's not really about that. It's really about how we connect with it, and how we honor it, and how we honor the journey that we are experiencing through this vessel. So really it's up to you on how you increase your self-love, but there are a lot of different tools that you can use, and he's pointing to all of those things. He's wanting me to say yes, yes, yes to all of that. Diet, art, journaling, reflection, releasing. So he's saying ask your team to help to take that which you releasing those fears that you have. Any fear, not just a few, any fear, release the fears. Just release it. You do not need to carry baggage. You do not need to rely on old paradigms or old beliefs. Just know that in this moment you are a beautiful, amazing being. And remind yourself of that as many times as you so choose. And he's just smiling. So I hope that helps, Cute Dimension. I Love Fatty 102 is asking, will this be on YouTube? Yes, I will be posting this on YouTube, and this is probably where you're watching it right now. So it will be up there on my channel. Tenzin Starseed is asking, I have been having hearing issues since March this year. I have ringing in the ear, and my frequency in my ear keeps changing. Is this ascension symptoms? How do I listen or understand the message? Oh my gosh, Tenzin Starseeds. Yes. Saint Germain, he's just like smiling from ear to ear. And he's saying, yes, yes, yes. These are symptoms of ascension or awakening. Recognizing that you are having these frequencies in your ear and going still and quiet within your mind when you have these frequencies allow you to open up and receive the information in whatever way that you can or that your team is giving to you. This may be signs, this may be feelings, emotions, this may be thoughts or ideas that are not of your own. Each person is unique in how they receive the information, but the ringing in the ears, the frequency changes in the ears, maybe the cupping of the ears, so cupping around your ears, energies, pressures, different things, that's all part of your team trying to get your attention, and they're showing you signs that you are on this path and that you that they are there with you. Also with that, how do I listen or understand the message? So going quiet within your mind and allowing that information to unfold. If anyone is interested, we have a really exciting course coming up. It's called Mediumship for Beginners, and it starts, I believe, September 15th. Or it might be the 16th. Sorry, I don't have the exact date memorized, but it's in about mid-September. Kristin Davies and Alyssa Reynolds. There's Gloria Rice, Krista Hamilton, and myself, and Jean Powers. We are all coming together to support a smaller 2-week course where people begin to explore how to channel for themselves. I do want to throw a little testimony out there. I actually learned how to channel under Kristin Davies last year. Actually, last July is when I started. So this July is actually a full year since I started channeling pretty much every day, and it's been an amazing year. It's just been really crazy, but the courses are really awesome. There's going to be a lot of really cool material, and it's just a really cool experience. So if you're interested in learning in a course-like structure, you can check out KristinDaviesMedium.com, and you can sign up there. It's really, really cool, and there's just going to be a lot of awesome opportunities to channel live on Facebook in a private, secure Facebook group. And it's just really fun, and it's fun to learn and connect and get to know people in that space. It's super supportive, and it's just really, really beautiful. And you can connect to any of the Ascended Masters. They're all behind us, and they step forward and really help out in the course. It's just beautiful to see people learning to connect and helping other people. And it's basically like getting free mini readings for 2 weeks straight, because people go live, you can ask questions, and you just get a lot of guidance in that time. So I highly recommend it, especially for you who are hearing the frequencies, the ringing in the ears, getting the cupping, feeling a lot of those ascension symptoms. That may be for you if you're interested in learning how to connect more directly. Celestial Visions, that's a cool name, says, this instinct I feel to leave places I've just settled down in, is this my true heart's desire, or is this me not willing to make it work? Which case is it now? Extreme safety situations have arose where I am living now, and I don't know whether it is a challenge to persist here or attempt elsewhere. Saint Germain is just saying, Celestial Visions, go within. If you don't feel safe in a location, if you don't feel comfortable, it might not be a vibrational match for you to live there. Spirit would never ask you to be in a space that A, challenges your safety, and B, makes you uncomfortable. Ask yourself, I'm feeling a lot of heaviness in my chest. Really, this is an important question for you, for Celestial Visions, and I really hope that you can go within and really ask yourself, do I need to be here? It really comes down to, is this the place that I want to live? And if you get that fleeting feeling in your heart, or like an excited feeling, or if you feel a lot of positive emotion or energy in the air around you, that's a big yes. If your heart sinks and your stomach hurts and your body's just like not feeling it, like that's a big no. You don't need to be there. Moving around is totally okay. And I'm getting from Saint Germain that in your case, you have been looking for a better vibrational frequency, one that matches your own. And in your most recent frequent moves, that just hasn't been a match. So what do you do? If you don't have a match, you're not living in a place that you enjoy or feel safe, how do you solve that problem? Well, You can ask Gaia to help guide you to a location that will better suit your personality, your vibrational energy, what you want to do in your life. And he's pointing to me for an example. I live in a smallish, kind of mid-range city. I'm less than an hour away from any sort of type of nature that I could want to be a part of. I need to have that choice and that option to be in nature, but I also need stability. You know, I need some nice city life too. So I live in a place that really matches my vibrational frequency. I used to live in a huge metropolis, and that was just really dense and heavy for me, and it just didn't feel right. And so I was ready to move on. And when you're ready, you're ready. So just pay attention to your body and know that moving is fine. You don't have to settle around and live somewhere forever. If you can, you know, and if your job or your lifestyle allows it, see the world, you know, travel as much as you can. But just enjoy it and experience it, and you know, really check in with yourself and make sure that you're feeling safe, you're feeling comfortable, and you're feeling happy. Because if you're not happy, then don't stay there. It's just not a vibrational match, and that's okay. You don't have to settle in life. You can find the space that really sparks joy for you. It may take some time, but don't worry about the journey. You'll get there for sure. And he's also saying, ask your team to guide you, to give you signs. Just blatantly state, team, I want to move, or maybe I want to stay, but whatever your choice is, you can ask your team to either give you signs saying, you know, team, please give me signs on where I should live that's of a vibrational match for me in this moment or in the next 2 years or however long you want to wait to move, and they will come through for you. So just be open once you ask to get a response, to get answers. And he's saying there's no reason to stay in a place just to be settled in or settled down. And really, oh, this is interesting. He's drilling this in my head right now. We are moving into a vibrational frequency on this planet where settling in, you know, and living in one space because it's safe or comfortable will not meet the needs that it once met. There will be more people traveling for a living, traveling as their lifestyle in an abundant manner. There will be more people moving around and enjoying high vibrational locations. And just the societal norms are going to be shifting in a way that will support the choices that you can make in your life to move around. You know, you don't have to buy land if you don't want to. You can just travel. Of course, this needs to be in alignment with you. But the vibrational frequency is rising to a point to where we will be better manifestors of abundance and be able to make those decisions and to be able to make those lifestyle choices where maybe 3 to 5 years ago or even 10 years ago, we were never ever able to even imagine being alive, living a lifestyle of travel or of, you know, just being able to pick up where you want to, when you want to, and leave and find a new place and just enjoy that experience. It will be more the norm, more of the norm. Not everyone's going to do that, of course, and it may not resonate for anyone, you know, that's really feeling like settling in is their comfort zone and is where they want to be. This is interesting for me as well. I love to travel. I've always wanted to travel more, but I also want to own a home and have a garden and have a little mini farm with horses because I love horses. And we can have both if we so choose, if we intend it, and we manifest that and take action steps to support those lifestyles. We can make that happen. So that's beautiful. And he's kind of stepping back from that. And it all loops back around. He's pointing back to what he was saying earlier, being creative and being in the moment and acknowledging what's happening in every single moment, in the now, and allowing ourselves to be more creative and more abundant and manifest that which we want in our reality. Being still in our mind, listening to our inner guidance, frees us to be the master of our reality, the manifester, the creator of our reality, as it is energy. And being in the moment frees us from the past and from the future to build and create in the now. And using that energy in that manner to focus on the now helps us to build that future that we are looking for. We can, and he's pointing to me like daydreaming. I have so many daydreams about just the future and this business that I'm doing and all the exciting things that I want to do and how I want to help people and who I want to connect with. And I do a lot of daydreaming, and a lot of my daydreams are coming true. Just allowing my mind to drift, but being aware of my surroundings, taking those action steps to build that reality. It's important. And letting go of fear and releasing that which no longer serves is very important. So anyway, Celestial Visions, I hope that was helpful for you. Really, it's just kind of some self-reflection on what's resonating within. And if you don't feel safe or if you don't want to live there anymore, don't. Move on. Find another place. You can always, build again. And just going through that journey, just be really mindful of it, Enjoy all of the little details and all of the steps. And it's super exciting if you want to move to a different city or different location. If you want to experience a different kind of pace in life. There's the rural versus the urban. Just look around at what's really resonating with you and, maybe, take a chance if you want. It sounds like you've done that quite a few times, but I wouldn't worry about settling in. Just live your life, do what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, and Spirit will support you in all manners. So those are all my questions from people on Facebook and on Instagram. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that posted questions. I am moving more in the direction of doing pre-recorded material because I have higher quality camera equipment now, and it doesn't actually stream, but I want a really good picture and good sound, and I just really want to use this newer equipment that I have. So I will be doing mainly pre-recorded. There probably will be some live videos coming out, but that's going to be few and far between. I'm mainly doing the pre-recorded material. So when I post, hey, I'm doing this, channeling of this person or being or entity, definitely get your questions in there, and I will make sure to follow up with each of those. If you guys have any questions for me, you can always find me on channelingwithlove.com. That's my website. You can book a reading with me, join. I have a Starseed class coming up where you can actually meet your Starseed family. So if you want to check that out, feel free to go to my website, channelingwithlove.com. I also have empath consultations, as well as channeling practice. If you're interested in learning how to channel or have started to learn how to channel and you just want to practice with someone and get that confirmation. I love doing channeling practices because it's so much fun and you never know who's going to pop in. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, reach out to me, leave comments down below, and I will follow up. Love you guys. Bye.